So to register for Digital Passport, you're going to go to digitalpassport.com and then you can just click on Educator Login if you already have an account, or create a new account if you still just need to get started. So we will put your Edina Schools password in here, and probably just your same password, and then confirm the password. Looks like there's some expectations for uppercase and lowercase and also punctuation. So then you're going to search for your school, and so if we go to our school city, we can put Edina, and then our school is going to be whichever school you choose. School district, and then the location of it, and then your name. You can do your role as an educator, as a classroom teacher, whatever it is. How many students will be using it, just kind of aim high, say 35. You can also be signed up for the Common Sense Media Educator monthly newsletter, which I think would be a really good idea, just to kind of get some additional resources for them. So once you've completed your registration, you now have a new set of tabs up on the top, and one of them is your Overview tab. And then the next one is where you can start creating different classes and things like that. So you're going to create a group at the very top by clicking on the plus sign. So we'll create your group. You could even be the 2014-15. It could be third grade. It could be anything you really want just for your students. And then we're going to create that group. So you'll have different tabs along the top of different groups that you can have that are taking this assessment. The next thing that you can do is go over here and you can do either add students or remove students manually. You can also import names from a file, which you'll get on from your media specialist or from District Media and Technology. And so you can import them from a file. So I'm just going to add a new student manually. So I will add, and then you probably want to do their regular username. That is their same school username. This one is a little bit different. And then the password. So the field is optional. If you don't enter a password, one is going to be created for them. So you might want to import that as well. Just put, and then also the unique ID, and then you can create the students. So you're just going to be able to go in and put your own students in. And the reason why we want you to import or create your own students is because this is the only way that you can do some sort of tracking of progress with your students. If you want to import names from a file, it's going to tell you that in the spreadsheet you need to have column 1 is first name, column 2 is last name, column 3 unique ID, you don't need that one, and then username and password. So if you just get a spreadsheet with those kinds of things, then you can upload the CSV file. If you do have an Excel file, just do a file save as, and then one of the options is CSV, and then you can come here and import it. So once you have all your students in there, you are going to be able to have them either log in or with their username and password. So when they go to Digital Passport, okay, well, it's just taking us to the student or our educator. So I'm going to just log out really quick. And so the students will come in and they'll see that there's a student login for them. So they can just come in, put in their username and password. And in this dashboard for teachers, this is where you're going to be able to manage activities. Why you can give them a couple features for whether they can repeat different modules. I'll just log in as myself now. Whether they want to repeat different modules or, so if you get to the dashboard, you can click on this little manage activities, and that's where you get to say, you know, which modules are enabled, is the video enabled or disabled, and do you want to leave the games unlocked so that they can play them over and over again? And this is the place view reports that you're going to be able to see what the students have completed along the way, and that's either the student group summary or the overview of what they have. You can print their reports. You can also print their digital passports when they get finished. So that's pretty much all you need to know to kind of get your kids started in Digital Passport.